Respected elders, educationists, dear teachers, and dear students, welcome. First of all, it is my kind request that those who have been subscribed channel so far may kindly subscribe it. So, respected elders, educationists, dear teachers, and dear students, in this class, we are going to see the importance of patience. That is the possession of patience, tolerance. Under the chapter 16, that is the possession of patience. 5 couplets from 151 to 155. The 5 couplets. In these 5 couplets, a great Varavan stresses the importance of patience in life. In all sorts of life, in all the workings of life, patience is immensely connected with man. It is patience which glorifies man in all of his activities. Only a patient man could achieve all great things in life. Come, let us see. Tirukkural, comments and explanations with new dimension. 5 couplets from 151 to 155. Video 61. Dated 14/10/23. Virtue, chapter 16. Domestic virtue. Forbearance, that is the possession of patience. Couplet 151. As earth bears of those who dig it, tear, bear with those who scorn thee is the best. As the earth bears of those who dig it, to bear with those who scorn thee is the best. See, what is the message hidden in this beautiful couplet? It is, as earth bears up those who dig it. That is, the earth patiently bears up the man who is digging it, standing at it. That is, the earth is patiently bearing the man who digs it, standing at it. It shows its greatness. The greatness of the earth is bearing up the man who digs it, standing at it. Likewise, to bear with those who scorn thee is the best. Like that, to bear with the man who harms you, who scorns you, is the best, is great. To bear up the man who scorns you, who degrades you, is great. as the earth bears up those who dig it, as the earth bears the man who digs it standing on it. It would be great to bear the man who harms you. Continue. As the mother kisses the baby who kicks her on the face. That is, as the mother kisses the baby who kicks her on the face, loving those who degrade us would bring us greatness. So, this is my content. As the mother kisses the baby who kicks her on the face, loving those who degrade us would bring us greatness. Explanation. As the earth bears up those who dig it, it is the best of virtue to bear with those who revile us, that is, who harm us, who degrades us. That is, as the earth patiently bears up and helps the man who troubles it, pardoning and loving those who disgrace us would bring us greatness. It is, as the earth patiently bears up and helps the man who troubles it, pardoning and loving those who disgrace us would bring us greatness. Again, the couplet. As earth bears up those who dig it, to bear with those who scorn thee is the best. That is, as the earth that is bearing the man who digs it standing on it is the greatness of earth. That is, bearing up the man who digs it standing on it is the greatness of the earth. Likewise, bearing up, that is, bearing with those, like that, bearing with those who harms us is our greatness. The greatness of the earth is bearing the man who stands it, who digs it standing at it. The greatness of man is bearing with those who harms us, Couplet 152. Forgetting the injury done by others is good ever. Forgetting it is yet better forever. Again, forgetting the injury done by others is good ever. Forgetting it is yet better forever. What is the message of this couplet? It is forgiving the man who has done harm on us, forgiving the man who has done or who has harmed us is good. Forgiving the man who has harmed us is good. But what is greater than that? Forgetting that harm immediately. Forgetting the harm itself immediately is better than forgetting. Forgetting. This is the message of this book. That is, for forgiving the man who has harmed us is good. Forgiving the man who has harmed us is good. But forgetting that harm itself immediately is better than that forgiving. This is the message of this. Simply, the content, I am giving in the content. I mean, forgetting the reproach is better than forgiving it. It is forgetting, forgetting the reproach is better than forgiving it. Explanation: bearing the reproach of another is good, but forgetting it is still better than that. It is. Though bearing the reproach of another is good, totally forgetting it is better than that. That is, forgetting the evil done against us is better than forgiving it. And forgetting, forgetting the evil done, forgetting the evil done against us, that is done on us, is better than forgiving it. That is, forgetting is better than forgiving. That's all. Okay? Couplet. Forgiving the injury done by others is good. Yava. Forgiving it is yet better forever. That is, forgiving the man who has injured us is good. Forgiving the man who has injured, harmed us is good. But forgetting that harm, that injury immediately is better than that forgiving. Simply, forgetting the harm is better than forgiving it. Couplet 153. The poverty of poverty is not entertaining the guest. The might of might is bearing the injury of the ignorant. Again, the poverty of poverty. The poverty of poverty is not entertaining the guest. The might of might is bearing the injury of the ignorant. Let's see what is the message of this couplet. See, not duly entertaining the guest is the worst poverty. The poverty of poverty is not entertaining the guest. The meaning is not rightly entertaining the guest is the worst poverty. Like that, the might of might is bearing the injury of the ignorant. That is, patiently tolerating the injury done on us by an ignorant man is the greatest valor. That is, tolerating, bearing the injury, tolerating the injury done on us by an ignorant man is the greatest valor. See, one side, what Valdemar says, one side he says hospitality, but not duly entertaining hospitality is the worst poverty. Like that, proudly bearing up the harm done by an ignorant man is the greatest valor. See, the greatest valor is tolerating the harm done by an ignorant man. The worst, the greatest valor is tolerating the harm done by an ignorant man. The worst poverty is not duly entertaining hospitality. Content. Not entertaining guests is the worst poverty. Bearing with the injury of the ignorant is the greatest wealth. There is the not entertaining guest is the worst poverty. Bearing with the injury of the ignorant is the greatest wealth. That is, not duly entertaining hospitality is the worst poverty. Proudly tolerating the harm done by an ignorant is the greatest valor. The worst poverty is not duly entertaining the guest. The mightiest mighty is bearing with the ignorance of the ignorant. It is duly entertaining guest is the moral duty of every civilized man. Not treating guest properly is the worst poverty. Bearing the disgraceful words or deeds is not so easy. I mean, tolerating the disgraceful words or deeds is not so easy. It is not easy. But bearing with any amount of injury done by an ignorant is the greatest valor. What is this? Again, the poverty of poverty is not entertaining the guest. The might of might is bearing the injury of the ignorant. See, the worst poverty is not purely entertaining hospitality. The greatest valor is tolerating the harm, injury committed by an ignorant. Couplet 154. See, a very, very beautiful couplet. To keep up your greatness, green ever. Keep up patience ever. Again. To keep up your greatness, green. To keep up your greatness, green ever. Keep up patience ever. What is the message of this couplet? It is to keep up our greatness, to keep up our hard-earned greatness, green forever. To keep up our hard-earned greatness, green forever. We should keep up patience forever. To keep up our hard-earned greatness green forever, we should keep up patience forever. In other words, if we desired to keep up our hard-earned greatness green forever, we should keep up patience jealously. Content. To keep up greatness, keep up patience. Simply, to keep up greatness, keep up patience. Explanation. If you desire that your greatness should never perish, you should cherish patience ever. It is, if you desire to keep up your greatness, if you desire that your greatness should never perish, you should cherish patience ever. That is, if you wish to retain the greatness that you have duly earned, We should patiently tolerate the evil done by others against us, done by again, I mean by others on us. It is to keep up green or fame and name. To keep up green or fame and name, we should jealously protect patience. To keep up green or fame and name, to keep up green or fame and name, we should jealously protect patience. Again, to keep up your greatness green ever, keep up patience ever. That is to keep up a hardened greatness, majesty green forever. We should keep up patience forever. That is, if we desired to keep up a hardened, I mean dignity and decency, that is greatness green forever. We should jealously keep up patience. Couple 155. The world would not honor him who harmed the harm. It would honor him as goal who bore the harm. Again, the world would not honor him who harmed the harm. It would honor him as whole who bore the harm. It is what is the message of this couplet. That is, the world would not honor the man who punishes harm. That is, the world would not honor the man who does harm for harm, blood for blood. The world would not honor the man who punishes the harm done on him. But the world would honor him. The world would honor the man as whole who bears the harm done on him. It would honor him as whole who bore the harm. The world would honor the man as whole when the man bears the harm done on him. Again, the world would not honor the man who does harm for harm. The man would honor the man as whole who tolerate the harm done on him. Content. Harm for harm is not the due medicine. Harm for harm is not the due medicine. That is, blood for blood. It's not the right way of living. Good for evil is the right medicine. Good for evil is the right medicine. Okay? Harm for harm is not the due medicine. Good for evil is the right medicine. Explanation. The world would never esteem those who retaliate the harm. It would esteem patience as goal. That is, the great would never value the injury done for injury. They would only esteem the patience kept towards those who did the injury. They would only esteem the patience kept towards those who did the injury. That is, harm for harm would not be the apt medicine. Good for evil alone would be the right medicine. Again, the world would not honor him who harmed the harm. That is, the world world would not respect the man who does harm for harm, who punishes the harm, but the world would honor him as God, the man who patiently tolerate the harm done on him. It's okay. Respected elders, educationists, teachers and dearest students. So far we have seen 5 couplets under the chapter Possession of Patience. That is, forbearance, possession of patience. That is, in these 5 couplets we have seen what sort of roles patience play in human life. Who is greatly respected in the world? Those who jealously protect, who jealously guard patience, is greatly respected in the world. Now, whatever the situations, the conditions may be, it is must for man to keep up patience. Patience alone would elevate a man. Patience alone would elevate a man to the highest level. So, whatever the injury done on us, we should have the broad mind to, digest, to tolerate and digest those harms done by, whether knowingly or unknowingly, whether by great people or the ignorant people. That doesn't matter. If you are the master of tolerating harms done on you, then you will be the greatest man on the earth. It's okay. In this, I would again, recite the couplet 153. You see, the poverty of poverty is not entertaining the guests. The might of might is bearing the injury of the ignorant. So a very beautiful couplet. I like it most. The poverty of poverty is not entertaining the guests. The might of might is bearing the injury of the ignorant. It is, see, on the earth, in human life, the greatest, the worst poverty, not the greatest poverty, the worst poverty is not duly entertaining hospitality. On the earth, the greatest valor is patiently tolerating the harms done on you. The greatest valor on the earth is patiently tolerating the injury done on you. That's all. It's okay. Respected elders, educationists and dear teachers and dear students, I thank all of you for kindly watching my explanations and comments on the chapter Possession of Patience, with the 5 couplets from 151 to 155. Let us see. If only, if only, if only if only we enjoy tolerance. Yes, I suppose we would enjoy tolerance and even greatness in our life. Till I begin the next class, I wish all of you a nice and sweet time. Thank you.